Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is C. Greenhart, and once again, welcome back to Territory Idol. This is episode 32. And yes. Alrighty. Obviously, can't really do much with the Empire Point. Since, yeah, everything requires two. So, obviously we'll be sitting on that. In other news, I am going to abdicate. Wheat field, forest camp, farm. Give me the first couple of surveys. Can I buy a tile? Absolutely can. Hold off on that. Grab a singular temple. Then grab the school. Or, well, theater now. Once this fills up and I'm able to turn around and grab a religion, I'm not sure if, like, because, like, what I could technically do is, because, like, those of you following along may have noticed, I did in fact get a particular question about the Oni trials, which apparently I have not done. I just recently did the frog trial. I think the other trial I've done was a wheat one. I'm not entirely sure. I really do not remember, and I should mark that down. Don't think there is, yeah, I don't think there is, like, a way that, like, it actually tracks it. More importantly, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know how often I'm gonna do the trials. Like I said, I could easily turn around and do streams of the trials, where I try and do, like, on Fridays. Which if you are on Twitch, you will note the new schedule is, in fact, granted this is going live the next week. So like, the new schedule is, in fact, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is Twitch streaming, and Thursday and Friday I am streaming on YouTube Live. So there's those two things. Streams will generally start around 2 p.m. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little bit after, but generally it will be around 2 p.m. that I start streaming. I'm not sure if I want to do the Academy, if I want to just jump right to a Cathedral. I can't actually do a Cathedral right now because of the that, so I guess it's going to have to be an Academy. So we will grab that. We will do the hire a hero. We will then turn and go boom, 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 and perform a ritual. Or we'll zoom down there. And we're going to get this to, I would say, 25. Get this also to 25. No. What we're doing is that that, because I forgot to set that up. So now is the run. So yes, again, as I said in the comment, or the reply to the comment about the Oni trial, well, if you were watching this video again, I apologize for not noticing right away. I'm usually good about that, and hence my apology. But yes, so what was I getting at? I don't remember. Yes, I'm not sure how often I will be doing the trials in these videos. Again, like I said, I might just devote a couple of a couple of weeks of streaming, or however long it'll take me, to just complete all of the trials. Like, I might sit there, take a couple of weeks, and just do all of the trials on streams. Or I may do them every 5 episodes, like start the trial every 5 episodes. I may devote I may do it every 10 episodes. Like, have the the long 1-hour episodes as like divine trials. Like, that might be what I do. Granted, since there's 5 religions and 3 divine trials per religion, therefore a total of 15 divine trials, that would essentially, it would, like, if I were to start doing it like that right now, I've already completed 2. So instead of 15, let's say 13. That would be 130 episodes if I do it every 10 episodes. Like, that is, like, the 1-hour episodes are divine trials. It would take approximately 130 episodes. So, like, see, like, we're at episode 32 right now. If I were to start doing that right now, I did a divine trial on episode 30. So let's say 14, because I had already done one on a live stream. So 140. Well, 130 because this is post that. So 130 extra episodes. That would be, it would roughly be around episode 160 that I complete all of the divine trials. So that's 160 more weeks, which, for those of you who can't math, that's 3 years. It would take me 3 years, because for those of you who are aware, for those of you who are new, I upload this on a weekly basis. That is, I'll sit down for 30 minutes, record me playing this and talking, and then that's the episode. Like, this is not me sitting down for 2 or 3 hours and condensing it into 30 minutes. No, I set a timer for 30 minutes, and I will sit down and record for technically actually 31 minutes generally. 31 to 32 minutes. But, like, I'll sit down and that's the recording. So, yeah. That is, it would be 100 episode 160 if I did it every 10 episodes. because it would take 130 episodes to complete it, because there's 13 trials left, and I am currently post episode 30. That is, I'm in the 30s. This is episode 32. If I were to do it every 5 episodes, it would be... I apologize for the derping. 130 divided by 2. It would be 65 episodes from now. So plus, or well, from episode 30. So plus 30, that would be episode 95, or 95 weeks from now, or approximately almost 2 years. So yeah, essentially, if you guys, like, I'm gonna completely leave it up to you guys. So this is not, unless someone approaches me in my Discord server, which a link to can be found down below, not necessarily down below if you're watching it on a computer, but like it can be found down in the description of the video. A link to the Discord can be found in the description, and like if you go on there and request in, and like if you sit there and request, hey, can you do a stream of Territory Idol? I'll say sure, and I'll stream Territory Idol. If you want me to do a divine trial, I'll do a divine trial. I'll turn around and put that stream in, yes, the stream, the Streams of 2020 playlist, because right now it's 2020. While I'm recording this, it is 2020. It may be 2021 when you watch this. It may be 22. It may be 2025. I don't know how long YouTube's going to last. It could be 2050. It would be wonderful if YouTube lasts that long. But again, yes, addressing the first thing would be, well, addressing the more pressing thing would definitely be the divine trial thing. If you want, so like, I'm essentially going to wait until this episode in particular, that is episode 32, that is next Monday. For me, next Monday. For you guys, today, if you're watching this video when it comes out. But yes, I will wait for you guys in the comments to comment down below this video. You don't have to. You could just join the Discord and voice your opinion there. But how I do it, I'm going to leave up to you guys. If you think I should sit down for X amount of weeks and just stream Territory Idol until I finish all of the divine trials, as far as I'm aware, there's only 5 religions. If getting to the space era unlocks other religions, that'll be a different subject. But like right now, there's 5 religions, 15 trials in total. I am not opposed to sitting down and just streaming every day until I finish all of the trials. I'm not opposed to doing them every 5 episodes. I'm not opposed to doing them every 10 episodes. I'm not opposed to doing them whenever. Yes, essentially, I'm going to leave it up to you guys down in the comments. Whatever you guys think I should do, that's what I'll do. I'm just playing the game. Now, to address the other thing is speedrunning. Speedrunning this. The main game, my opinion, isn't really speedrunnable because well, no, it is speedrunnable, but not to the point of like Mario 64 is speedrunnable, or Factorio is speedrunnable. Oh, nice. Like, not in that regard. Technically, the main game of Territory Idol, yes, that technically is speedrunnable. You can technically speedrun a idle, incremental, clicker game like Territory Idol. Like Clicker, bump my mic. Like Clicker Heroes. You can technically speedrun any game. So, yeah, you can technically speedrun any game. However, this game in particular, I'd say it would be interesting to try and speedrun the Divine Trials. Now, on that, I don't know if it's possible to redo Divine Trials. If it is, then that could be a thing. Like, one thing that you could do, one thing you could say, like with with the Divine Trials, is there's clear stages to the game. Not necessarily, but like there's clear stages to the game. They're a little vague, but there's definitely stages. Like, for instance, you could technically say completing your first continent, that is getting to the point of the first time you hit sail, that could technically be something you could potentially speedrun fairly easily. Completing all of Divine Trials technically could be a thing that could be speedrun. Completing all of the, getting to the space stage, that is, completing all of the Empire points, I wouldn't consider that as something that could be speedrun in a viable manner. Simply because there's 9 nations. Each nation requires 20 points each to get, which means you'd need 180 points, Empire points, to complete all of them, which you get Empire points from getting 15 every 15 tiles you have. So 180 points times 15 would be 2,700 tiles. And granted, yes, I am playing in a fairly casual manner right now. According to my library, I have spent a total of 365 hours playing this game. Granted, again, yes, a good chunk of that was just having the game, sitting the game there idling. A good chunk of it was definitely that. But I'm only at 512 after 365 hours. Essentially, I'm in order to get that 2,700 tiles, to get that 180 points, to get to the space 8, the space stage, I'm not even a quarter of the way there after 365 hours. Generally, to speedrun a game, you need to sit there in one sitting. 300, let's say there are experts with this game that can sit down and get to 2,700 tiles. That is the space stage. Any amount of time it's took me to play. So 365 hours divided by 24, because technically that's how many. I think it's actually like 24 hours and like 20 minutes, but let's just say a flat 24 hours. So 365 divided by 24 equals 15. You would have had to have stayed up streaming or recording for 15 days. Now, I don't know. There could be people who play this game who can go from start to space age in 15 hours or 10 hours. I don't know. I'm playing this casually. So in my casualness, like when talking speedrunning, my suggestion would be try speedrunning getting all of the divine trials. Try speedrunning getting off the first continent. I wouldn't say trying to get your first empire point, because that's at 15 tiles, which in order to do the the continent thing, you need 20 tiles in order to unlock the sea tiles. So that's not really exactly a thing that needs concerning. Yes, as I was saying, I'm not sure. The two main things is I'm not entirely sure how you would speedrun the game. Those were my two suggestions, and I'm not sure how often you guys want me to do the Divine Trials. As I said, I think in episode 30, while I was doing the Divine Trial, I could very easily just do them off camera. Yeah, those are the three options. Do you guys want me to do the Divine Trials off camera? Do you want me to do them on camera? If you want me to do them on camera, should I do them in a live stream? Or should I do them in these episode part things? And if so, should I do them every 5 episodes? Should I do them every 10 episodes? Should I devote the next blah episodes to completing all of them? I don't know. I don't know. Like, I want this series to be a series that's like the complete game. A full playthrough. That's what I'm doing with this. So, yes, while I would like the Divine Trials to also be done on camera, I am not opposed to doing them off camera. If you guys feel that that isn't something you would be interested in watching. If it's not, that's fine. But if it is, how often and how? Yes, I record these in the morning, so coffee. I'm probably going to start up a capitalism lab series again. Like do an actual proper one. I don't know. Also got some incense, so no candles this time. It's incense. Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like with the whole speedrunning thing, I'm not entirely sure, because like I'm like so far on the fringes of the speedrunning communities that I am not a speedrunner. Absolutely not. Would I like to be? Absolutely. But I don't see myself becoming one because I prefer a more casual style of playing games. But like on the other hand, how should, like, if, let's say I were to join or start up a speedrunning community for this game, how would we handle Amber? Because, like, with, even in the Divine Trials, I could get myself a couple of thousand Amber and sit there and just do this, that, a bunch of times. Should that be considered a legitimate speedrun, or should we sit there and say no Amber? Because that would be fair. It would be the only like if I were to start up the community, I would say no Amber, because again, that would really be the only fair way to do it, simply for the fact that if we allowed Amber, that would essentially give people with money to spare a better chance in like having the record than people who don't. and I'm not entirely sure that would be fair. I want to see something. Okay, yes. Ow. Fuck. Yes, it was the chicken that I had done. Okay, so on that is in fact actually all of the time we have today. At least for this, well, that is the end of the episode. Yes, you didn't hear the bell, but I did note that there was like 20 minutes, 20 seconds left, so I stopped on the timer, so I stopped it. I figured we were already over the 30-minute mark, which in fact we are. So, yes, that is in fact all the time for the episode. So, with that, thank you all for watching. If you were watching... Sorry, I had gotten used to streaming. Which is why the chat box and Twitch things are of my my like recording overlay are still up. I do apologize about that. Yes, I tend to forget it, but oh well. But again, if you thank you all for watching. Don't forget to do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content, and hit that bell icon to be notified of next time I upload a video. And remember, Hail Sithis, Hail Shiva. I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.